One common question when choosing trinkets is deciding which of the many to choose from. I'll try to explain which DPS trinket would help you get the most out of your damage in order to help you decide what to spend your points on. So let's go ahead and begin. Here are 3 options you can choose from. As you can see, I listed them down below. There are currently 2 unused trinkets and 1 proc based. Each provide a different baseline stat, which leads some of you to probably wonder which one works best. So let's go over each one individually. We have a mastery that does provide versatility, a strength that does provide versatility as well, and then a versatility trinket that provides strength. So which trinket is best to use? If you already have a PvP trinket to remove CC, you are left with the option of only taking one other DPS trinket unless you are human, which we will cover later on, so don't worry. For now, let's go ahead and compare the damage with each one individually. Below is listed the base damage, followed by the active trinket on use combined with enrage. We have adaptation, base mastery with versatility on use, and here is the base damage followed by the on use with enrage triggered. Here is badge of victory, base strength with a versatility on use. Here is the base damage followed by the enrage damage. So comparing the 2 unused trinkets, the difference isn't that much, but you do get a bit more base damage with the strength, whereas you get a bit more damage with enrage with the mastery trinket. So it's up to you on this part. If you plan on being enraged most of the time, the mastery trinket will be your best choice. If you prefer to have raw base damage increase, then the strength trinket will be your best choice. Now comes the proc trinket, the insignia of victory, base stat of versatility with the proc of strength, listed as the base damage, then the proc damage, followed by the proc and enrage damage. So of all the trinkets, this does provide the most amount of damage, but since it is proc based, the RNG factor may be a turnoff when it comes to using burst cooldowns versus unused trinkets. If you don't mind the RNG factor and just want to deal the most amount of damage possible, not to mention you're good with timing your burst cooldowns with the timing of the trinket, then this one by far may be your best choice for the damage output. I myself use this trinket because I am pretty satisfied with the amount of damage it provides, and the RNG factor doesn't bother me. This section here is for human players or those selected few that run double DPS trinkets and no CC trinket. The decision applies as before. Choose your baseline stat you want to go with and then select a trinket that will accommodate it. I wouldn't really go for 2 unused trinkets since they do share the same cooldown. Anyway, here's a combination of what you can do with your trinkets. 1 unused trinket, your choice, paired with the insignia of victory, the proc trinket, or 1 unused trinket, your choice, paired with the emblem of cruelty trinket, or then you have the proc trinket paired with the emblem of cruelty trinket. Now you're wondering, why include the emblem of cruelty trinket? Well, for example, let's take this combination. Insignia will provide the RNG proc damage, and cruelty will provide a raw stat of crit. Then when used, it will provide a health increase, which can be tied with any defensive that you have, such as rallying cry or enrage regeneration. It is more of a defensive trinket, but the crit does provide a very nice stat to have. So to summarize what we just covered, baseline strength will provide a raw damage increase, good if you don't get to spend too much time enraged. Mastery trinket will provide an increased damage when you are enraged, so that is if you spend a lot of time enraged, this trinket is for you. Versatility trinket will provide a huge overall damage boost when procced and combined with enraged, so it does provide both strength and versatility. As for the humans, you have the choice to go with either the unused trinket and either the versatility proc trinket or the emblem of cruelty to help with defensive abilities. Basically, it is up to you to decide whether you want to go pure damage or damage mixed with some defense. A quick reminder, the strength trinkets are both good choices, whether it be the base stat or the proc one, mainly because of our passive ability of armor skills, which grants warriors a 5% increase to our primary stat, which is strength. But if you rather have mastery, then that's perfectly fine as well. I myself use a proc trinket and have been satisfied for the time being. There you have it, just a quick video explaining the differences between the trinkets. Test them out, see what suits your style. If you don't want to watch for RNG procs, then just go with the unused trinkets. The damage isn't too different from one another, and the unused trinkets will help you for when you combine it with your cooldown macros for the most damage output. Hope this helps, and thanks for watching.